this is Christy. Today I'm going to show you many ideas on what to do with your scraps of paper. After a project, you always have a lot of scraps. Now, if you want to use more of your scraps, you can make some of these purses. They are purses and can be like mini albums, junk journals. You can name it. This is an idea, okay? As you can see, I put lace on top of the paper, and this is how it looks, okay? And right here, when you open, I just use Velcro. When you open, you can have a piece of paper right here for journaling. You can have some for pictures. So then these little pieces are scraps of paper, okay? So right here, another scraps, and right here I made a pocket. See, and this is a piece of a notebook. It was so cute that I just put it up over there. And I used some scraps of cardstock for the pages, for some of the pages, but most of them are just the scrapbook papers. For example, this is just the scrapbook paper. I use my distress inks, okay, to just distress on the edges, and right here too. Then I use one of these doilies and distress up here. So this one is fade. And you can write something up here. It has a tag, see, and right here spaces for pictures. This is more like a mini album, okay, and some journaling, okay. And I have another pocket here, and yeah, two tags here, and that's it. And you just need a cardstock that is 6 by 11, okay, and you're going to score at 4, 4 1/4, and 4 1/2, and then go all the way up here at 8 1/2, 8 3/4, 9, and 9 1/4. So you can have room for all the papers right here, and this one for folding up here, okay? See? And it's going to look like round. And then in the center, as you can see, I'm going to show you. In the center, I just use this, and in the center, I just use this very thin ribbon. Okay, as you can see, I just make 2 holes. Okay, I put them together and I make 2 holes, and then I just tie them up with this ribbon right here, okay, on this side. So you can untie and add more pages if you want. So this is just an idea on what you can do using your papers, and I'm going to show you more because I made a few. And for example, this is mostly ivory, okay? The tones of the papers that I use is ivory and a little bit of these black ones, right? So now for this one, I just use scrapbook paper, and I cover the piece of cardstock that I had. Okay, as you can see, it's the cardstock on this side, and in the other side is the scrapbook paper. So it can have some design on the top. Then I just use some doilies that I had in my stash to make pockets. Okay, so you can use things from your stash, and as you can see, I use different colors of scraps. Okay, and these papers were double-sided, so I just put one of them. Then I make a pocket right here. I need to put a tag inside, and because this one had to be on the edge, I just punch up here so you can pull the tag. Then right here, it has more pages, and same thing in the other side. See? And you can decorate more if you want with stamps or more things, right? So these are going to be great for Mother's Day or for any birthday. For example, this pink one, okay? Same thing. I use cardstock and I glue the scrapbooking paper at the back. Okay, and here I have a tag, a doily from my stash. Then right here some scraps of paper, okay, as you can see. And this is the lunch bag, okay, right here. and I made this pocket, and I'm going to show you how to do this one after I showing you all of the other ones. And it has pocket here and pocket here. Okay, then right here, same thing in the other side. Okay, and yeah, see, super easy, and you can use your scraps of paper. And I just embellish with some rhinestones on top. And for this one, it's more like a journal. I put a little bit of papers that I dyed, and up here there is a tag, and right here, see, I use some of these dyed papers, and this one has 3 pockets. Okay, see, the big one is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and right here it has room for another picture, journaling, pictures, more journaling. See, it needs to embellish more, and it's going to be the same in the other side. See, so you can play with all your scraps of paper and decorate the pages. As you can see, this is the red journal. It has most of my red papers. Okay, or you can make some embellishment or little cards or something and use them all. Okay, I have right here, this one is the black one, and as you can see, it needs the tag right here. Then I just had this paper, the acetate, and I just put it in there. And this is another pocket that I made with a lunch bag in white, and it's the tag in the center. Then right here, see, here is where I put them together. And I put some color paper, okay, like these ones, to give more life to this black and white. See, and yeah, that's it. So this can be very nice gift. And right here I have brown, and as you can see, it looks like fabric. This is more simple. I need to embellish more, and as you can see, I use again a doily, a tag. See my brown scraps. And right here another pocket. See, this is a beautiful paper, and as you can see, this paper was one-sided. Okay, and this is a scrapbook paper, and I just glue another piece right here so it can look a double-sided paper. And then right here another pocket. See, I want to add more journaling pages to these ones and a little more of embellishments so I can finish my presents. And right here, this beautiful one, I like this one. I like neutral colors. Okay, and as you can see, another piece of paper lace. And right here, I make a pocket right here, and some of this journaling page. Okay, another pocket right here with 2 tags, and same pages with scraps of paper. Okay, and some of them, as I said, I just glued together 2 pages that were one side only, like this one is one side and this one too, so I just glue them together. Okay, and you can use your distress inks, stamps, many things to embellish it. Okay, and for the size of the pages, you can cut then 5.5 by 8. Okay, so each side up here, it's going to be like about 4 inches, 4 by 5.5. Okay, now we're going to make the page that has 3 pockets. Okay, and I'm going to use a bag like this, so a lunch bag, and this part you're going to fold it to the top. You are going to fold it. Okay, we don't need this part, so you're going to fold it like this. And we are going to measure from here, from the folding part to right here, and we're going to cut at 4. Okay, so we don't need this part up here. And I'm going to cut it up here, as you can see. It's going to be a 4. So we don't need this part up here. Okay, and this is what we will use. So right now you have a 4 inches. Now we are going to open this one this way. Okay, we are going to use this corner right here. Okay, we're going to hold it and we're going to pull it this one down like this. Okay, and we're going to make it straight. Okay, make it straight. Then we're going to measure 5.5 because our pages are 5.5. We're going to measure from the top, okay, at 5.5. And right here too, okay, on the other side, from the top at 5.5. Okay, then we are going to make the folding there. So I put my ruler, okay, on the marks that I made, and I fold the paper like this. Okay, so you have your page at 5.5. Okay, now you're going to fold this one again and make sure it's in the center. And now we're going to use some of the leftovers right here to make a gusset right here. So we have 3 pockets. We have one right here, another one right here, and another one right here. See? So I like to make gussets so you can make your tags bigger. Okay, and I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm going to use this gusset to join this part up here with this one, okay, right here, like this, okay. And now it's ready. See, I just glued right here the 2 pages, and I have one pocket here, another one here, and another one here. See, so you can just add to your pages, and I'm going to show you right here. For example, this is how it looks. It looks more stiff after you put the papers. Okay, and it has like one tag here, and you just can make this, and you can punch right here on this side. Okay, so you can grab that tag, and you don't need to, and this is like a mat right here, and this is a large mat that you can put in here. Okay, and yeah, and then it has the same in the other side. Okay, so that's how it's going to look. And if you want to have the other ones like with a pocket like this only, okay, you don't want a pocket here, you just glue this part up here. Okay, glue this one, and then you just have the pocket right here and here. Okay, it's up to you if you want 3 pockets or 2 pockets. Okay, it's the same. I use the same paper bag. Okay, so it will look like this. Another way to store them is cutting the big pieces. Okay, and cut them at 6 by 6 because this is the size that you can use for cards, envelopes. See, so you can cut them, and so they are not damaged, and you can save them for a mini album, for many things. So you can keep them like this. Then if they are smaller size, you can start cutting them like at 4 by 4 because this is a good size for cutting die cuts. Okay, so you can start cutting some of them, okay, into this size. And this is a fast way to keep them organized, clean, and wrinkle free. Okay, I store my dies in binders, so I have one for die cuts. Sometimes I'm cutting some dies and I have extras, so I started like saving them, and now this is my folder for die cuts. These are some of the plastic pages for pocket letters, and I started saving my die cuts in here. So if I have different kinds, it's okay. But the first thing when I'm in a hurry to make a card or make an embellishment is looking up here too. So if you can have the time to do some die cutting, especially if I have some leftover gold paper, I leave it at the end of my project, and then I start doing some die cutting and I save them instead of throwing away that piece. Okay, so it's easier for me to have everything ready and just start embellishing my projects. Sometimes you have scraps that are long like this, and if it's cardstock, you can make paper laces. Okay, for example, right here I made some, so I have them ready for my projects. And look, I just used a punch, okay, to punch this paper lace, and I have this one ready for the project. And I just cut in stripes. If it's like for this size, I cut in two, and then I just punch the edges, and after that I glue them together. Okay, the ends I just glue them together, and you can barely notice it. You just put them together, overlapping, okay, one on top of the other, and you can barely notice that this was two pieces, okay, when you put it in your project. So this is a very nice way of making your paper laces, okay. And you can save them like the same way that you save your washi tape. Okay, they look like a washi tape, but it's just paper, scraps of paper that you can reuse. Okay, so for example, I have this one right here. Okay, see, I just use my punches. You can use dies, punches, anything that scissors. For example, I have this beautiful color, and I just save them to make another project. See, so beautiful, right? And if you want, you can leave a piece behind so you can see the design. For example, right here I just put a piece of paper, and you can see how is the design of the paper. So it's easier for you to just decide which one to use. Okay, for example, I have this one right here that I punch, and I have more right here. See, and I have more right here. And I think this is a good idea to use your stripes of paper. I hope you like my ideas on how to use the scraps of paper. And now you can organize your papers. You can use the scraps for paper laces. You can cut some dies or punch them so you have them ready for any project. Or you can start making a small, easy project using your scraps. Thank you very much for watching my videos, for your likes, your comments, and for subscribing to my channel. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.